Okay, let's dive right in. We are going straight to the heart of one of America's most fascinating and enduring mysteries, Skull and Bones. You've probably heard the stories, right? This shadowy group pulling the strings of global power from behind the curtain. Well, that's our starting point for this explainer. But is that what's really going on? To get to the bottom of it, we have to separate the legend from the reality. And the very first fact we need to look at, the one that kind of changes the entire picture, is all about its size. 15. This is the magic number, the most important one to remember. Every single year, only 15 juniors at Yale University get the tap. That's it. So forget the idea of some massive global organization. It doesn't have chapters or lodges all over the world. Its physical heart, its home, has always been right there, at Yale. And here's where it gets really counterintuitive. The selection process isn't about what you believe. It's not political. It's all about your ability to connect with people. They are looking for individuals who can become the center, the nucleus of future networks. All those secret rituals and bizarre confessions you hear about, they're not about mysticism. Think of them as a mechanism, a powerful psychological tool designed to force a bond, to create a level of trust that is way, way stronger than any normal college friendship. Okay, so if it's not some huge top-down conspiracy, then where does all that legendary influence actually come from? Well, the answer is in the very structure of the network itself. And this slide really hits the nail on the head. The myth is a command structure, like a secret army. But the reality is a trust network. It's less like a corporation and more like the most exclusive, most powerful alumni club on Earth. This is the engine that drives their influence. You take this simple four-step process and you repeat it for almost 200 years. What do you get? You get classmates methodically seated across the entire American establishment. Now, this network absolutely gives its members influence, but it's really crucial to understand what that power is and, maybe more importantly, what it is not. This is exactly why historians looking for a paper trail always come up empty. You're never going to find a secret memo from Bones headquarters telling a member what to do, because that is simply not how the network operates. Instead, the influence is all about people. It's about personnel. Just look at this list. You have George H.W. Bush running the CIA and then the country. His son becomes president, and their political rival, John Kerry, ends up as Secretary of State. They're all bonesmen, all operating inside that same circle of trust. This is the real power. It's human capital. It's the ultimate insider advantage. It's the ability to know exactly who to call for a job, who to trust with sensitive information, and who to get a quick, reliable, off-the-record answer from. But you gotta ask the question, here in the 21st century, with power changing so fast, is this old-school 19th century model even relevant anymore? The world is just different now. The path to power doesn't only run through the Ivy League anymore. You've got new elites being created in Silicon Valley, and talent is coming from all over the globe. The establishment just isn't as small and homogenous as it used to be. And yet, even if its direct influence is fading, Skull and Bones is still this perfect symbol. It's like a living fossil that shows us the exact blueprint for how American elites have historically created and sustained themselves. So let's boil it all down. What is the essential truth here? What is the real secret of Skull and Bones? The secret was never the spooky stuff, the rituals, the handshakes. The real secret is the who. It's about the lifelong, unbreakable bond that sharing those secrets creates, and it's about the system that makes it almost certain those same people will meet again at the very highest levels of society. So let's be absolutely clear. Skull and Bones is not the all-powerful puppet master you see in the movies. And that leaves us with a much more interesting and maybe a more unsettling question. If it's not a grand conspiracy, then what does it tell us about the nature of power itself, that this tiny, centuries-old club from a single university remains such a perfect model for understanding how it all works?